computer, please.
All right. All right, here we go. We are all set. So let's go ahead and start by standing today, shall we? So go ahead and move to the center of your mat. Now let's go ahead, first of all, and just kind of move into a floppy twist. Our usual way to start the class, make sure as you stand here, you're making sure your core is nice and strong by drawing your navel to your spine, keeping your spine nice and straight, head, neck, and shoulders are in alignment. Let's go ahead and come back to center, placing your hands on your hips, moving into a hula hoop, just being aware of how that feels to you today. Perfect. And then if you would, change the direction of your rotation. All right, let's come back to center. Put your feet about hip width apart. Let's bring those hands to heart center. We're going to do a standing breath. So take a deep breath in and release that breath away. Now inhale the arms up. Exhale, open to shoulder height. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, flow forward. Inhale, hands to heart center, and exhale your breath away. Good, second round. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms to shoulder height. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, flow forward. Inhale, hands to heart center, and exhale, final round. Inhale, coming. Exhale, opening. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, flow forward. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, release, and shake it out. Perfect. All right, let's work a little bit more on our neck and shoulders. So feet are again about hip width apart. Left hand will stay by your side. You should bring that right hand up to the top of the head and draw that right ear over your right shoulder. Perfect. Inhale the head up, release the hand as you exhale. Bring that left hand up, draw that left ear over the left shoulder. We'll move our arms here momentarily, but again, be aware of your core, drawing that navel to your spine. Good. Inhale the left hand up, exhale, release. Now, same thing, bringing that right hand up to the top of the head, drawing that right ear over the right shoulder, but this time extend that left arm out at your diagonal. Just noticing how that feels to you as you actively push those fingertips away. Now turn the palm to the wall behind you. We're really, really stretching this left side. Good. Palm returns back down to the floor. Release the right hand, inhale the head up, exhale, release. And bring that left hand up. Left hand comes, or left ear comes over the left shoulder. Right arm extends out at your diagonal. Palm turns to the wall behind you. And I know you're all looking awesome in this posture. Palm returns back to the floor. Good. Release that left hand. Inhale the head up. Exhale, release. Move the shoulders up and back. Okay. And then go ahead and move the shoulders forward for me, please. Perfect. Just getting some nice rotation in those shoulder joints. Now, what I'd like to do is work with a little bit more shoulder activity. So we're going to bring those arms up, shoulder height, palms down. We're going to make some circles forward, rotating first in one direction. Again, they can be small circles. They don't have to be really big, but torso stays stable. And then reverse that direction for me, please. Good. Now pause here, do some intermediate size circles. If you can, I like to move slowly because it engages more muscle fibers. Perfect. And then change your rotation backwards. Nicely done. All right, now we're going to come forward again, placing our arms in front of our bodies as we alternate the hands. Perfect. And now we're going to change directions. So we'll go that opposite way, opening up the chest. Beautiful work. All right, now bring your arms back out to shoulder height. Palms come up. Palms come back. Palms come up. Good. Palms come back. I know you're doing a great job. Your arms are nice and straight. Palms come back. Now palms come up, you push those arms away. Good. Bring the arms slightly behind the body. Still at shoulder height if you can as you bring them back towards the wall behind you. Arms return to the original position. Palms come down. Hands come behind the back, interlacing the fingers, pushing the knuckles to the floor, going into a gentle back bend. Perfect. Let's inhale, come up. Exhale, release, shake it out. Kick those legs out too. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to go ahead and move into a half moon. So inhale those arms up by your ears. Exhale, move to the right. Working a little bit on that side body. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, move left. Nicely done. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. I see your form in my mind as you're all moving. It looks beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, move to the left. Perfect. Inhale, come up. You know the drill. Grab that left wrist, give it a tug. Exhale as we move to the right. We're tractioning that wrist, giving us a little bit more stretch. Side body and in the shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Change sides for me, please. Grab that right wrist. Exhale, moving to the left, giving it a little tug. Nice. Let's inhale, come up. Reach for the ceiling. Keep those shoulders down. You're really, really reaching as much as you can, drawing that navel to your spine. And now inhale, and as you exhale, extend the heels of your hands away from your body, bringing them back down by your sides. Perfect. Now bring those fingertips in, let them rise up to shoulder height. As the arms come back position, now palms open as you bring the arms back down. Perfect. Fingertips come in one more time as we rise those shoulders to shoulder height, or those arms to shoulder height. Palms open and the arms come back down. Nicely done. I know it's a perfect move for you. Kick it out, move however you want to. And let's go ahead and do a couple things. So bring that right arm across, keep that shoulder down, rotate your wrist first in one direction. And then change your directional rotation. Perfect. Now pause here and take that right arm, put it on your right shoulder. Take that left hand, put it on that right elbow. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, move to the left as you bring your gaze upward to the right. So again, kind of stretching that side body, maybe a little bit more because you can go a little bit more deeply into the pose here. Inhale, come back up. As you exhale, change hands. Place it on that left shoulder. Right fingertips on that left elbow. Deep breath in. Exhale, move to the right, bringing your gaze to the left. Perfect. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring that left arm across. Keep that shoulder down. Rotate your wrists first in one direction. And then change that rotation. Perfect. Let's pause those rotations to a nice ballistic stretch here, alternating which hand comes on top. Really getting those shoulders nice and loose. We're going to be using our weights here momentarily. Not right away, but soon. Your soup cans or your light weights. We're going to kick those legs out and we're going to come back down to a seated posture. Now, in the seated posture, cross your legs whatever way feels comfortable for you. If that's not comfortable, you could always sit on a pillow. You could always sit in stick position. You can sit on a chair. So whatever way feels best for you. However you're sitting, make sure, please, those spines are long, shoulders are back, heads are centered above the spine. Let those hands rest where it's comfortable for you. Let's work a little bit more on our neck and shoulders. So inhale. As you exhale, bring that chin down to the chest, just noticing that gentle stretch. Inhale, the head, teeth lightly together, head gently flows back. Exhale, chin comes back down. Again, just being aware of that stretch at the back of the neck. Inhale, the head, teeth lightly together, head gently flows back. Final round. Exhale, bringing your chin down to the chest. Now we're going to pause here. Options are, and again, it's an option. Put the hands behind the head with light pressure. Bring that chin a little closer. And again, if that doesn't feel good to you, please don't do it. If you've done that posture, go ahead and bring your hands back down. Inhale the head back last time. And as you exhale, return your head back to center. Perfect. Take a deep breath in. Now bring that right ear over the right shoulder. Inhale the head up. Exhale, move left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale the head up. Exhale last time as we move to the left. Final round. Inhaling the head back to center. Exhale, bringing that right ear over the right shoulder as we did earlier. Right hand up, extend that left arm out. And in this situation, you're going to just rotate your wrist, moving first in one direction. Good. And then change that rotation. And notice how that feels. It's a little bit different feeling. All right, let's pause those rotations. Release the right hand. Inhale the head up. Left hand comes up as you exhale that left ear over the left shoulder. Right arm extends out. And then we're going to go ahead and make those circles with our wrist first in one direction. Perfect. And then change your rotation for me, please. Nicely done. I can feel all of your good energy. Return that arm back to your diagonal. Release that left hand. Inhale the head up. Exhale, release. Move those shoulders up and back for me. And again, move them forward for me. One final thing for our neck and shoulders. Our shoulders will stay forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, move left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, moving left. Inhale back to center, final round. As you exhale, bringing that gaze over the right shoulder, gently nodding your head up and down. Perfect. Let's pause that up and down motion. Inhale back to center. Exhale, move left. Again, just nodding your head up and down, gazing over the shoulder. Perfect. Let's pause that up and down motion. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release. Bring your hands behind. Bring those legs out in front and windshield wash them back and forth. We're going to go ahead and start working on the warming up the lower part of our body. So let's scoot your feet towards the edge of your mat. As always in this position, the seated posture, you want to have like a 90-degree angle here between the torso and the legs. Pull those legs back for me, please. We're just going to sit here for a moment as you gently pull those legs back, giving yourself a little bit of a stretch in those hamstrings and calves. And shortly we'll move into our seated forward bend, but I want to kind of let these legs muscles kind of lengthen just a bit. Now let's go into our seated forward bend. So arms will come by your side. Inhale those arms up by your ears, reach for the ceiling. As you exhale, fold forward. Now again, where your hands land does not matter. They could be on your shins, your knees, your thighs. Main thing is you want to keep those legs nice and straight. And keep those toes pulled back. So we're going to breathe here for just a bit. My class yesterday, everybody was real tight in the hamstrings and calves, and I think it was because we had that cooler weather. Now, if you feel comfortable doing so, move a little bit more deeply into that seated forward bend. And again, it doesn't matter if you move in millimeter, it doesn't matter if you move several inches. You're just letting that backside warm up and stretch. Now relax the toes, round the spine, bring your nose towards your knees, noticing how that feels in the low back. We haven't done much with the low back yet. Inhale the head up, bring your biceps by your ears, come fully extended to the top position. And as you exhale, extend the heels of your hands away from your body. Perfect. Let's roll back onto our mat, moving into Savasana. Now, in this position, go ahead and bend your knees for me, please. Bring your arms out to shoulder height and gently rock your knees from side to side, bringing them as close as you can to the floor as you rock from right to left. And again, just notice how that feels on your low back. And if this is uncomfortable, feel free to always let it go. Now, come back to center for me, please. Extend your legs flat on the mat. Arms will come overhead. Give yourself a nice full body stretch. reaching as far forward as you can to the ceiling or to the wall at your head, pushing your heels towards that opposite wall. Relax the left side, reach and stretch with the right. Relax the right side, reach and stretch with the left. And now one more time, reach and stretch with your arms overhead, heels pushing towards that opposite wall. And now relax. Bring your arms out to shoulder height, bend your knees. And then draw those knees into your chest as you gently rock them from right to left. So we're just changing the position of our legs, and notice how that changes the stretch on your low back. It also engages your core because you have to use those abdominal muscles to move. And when you feel ready, bring both legs over to the right. Right hand will go on that left thigh, gaze will come to those left fingertips. So you're going to be in a lying twist. Now extend that left leg out, flexing the foot, feeling that stretch in the upper leg. Return that left leg back to center. Right hand will come to the floor. Inhale the knees up. Exhale, bring both knees over to the left. Left hand on that right thigh, gaze towards those right fingertips. Again, if that's comfortable for your neck. On this side, extend that right leg out, keeping the knee straight, foot flexed. Feeling that stretch, taking it to where you want to take it. Perfect. Return that left hand back to the floor. Inhale the knees up. Exhale, place both feet on the mat. Now, we're going to go ahead and let that right leg go flat. And in this position, we're going to tuck our chins. Inhale that right leg to the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring it open to the right. You can support this leg from the outside if that's more comfortable. We'll pause here and breathe. And then when you feel ready, we're going to make some nice big circles here, rotating this leg first in one direction. Perfect. I know you have such big circles here. I always like watching your feet go round and round. And then change your rotation for me, please, moving that opposite way. Perfect. All right, let's bring that right foot up towards the ceiling. We'll retuck the chin. Inhale, exhale, push the heel to the ceiling. And then inhale the ball of the foot up. And remember, you can hold on to the leg. Exhale the heel, inhale the ball of the foot up. Exhale the heel to the ceiling, inhale the ball of the foot up. And as you exhale, relax that foot. Toes flex towards your chest, chins are tucked, knees are straight as you take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right leg over to the left. Now you can lower that left leg if you'd like. Continuing to bring those right toes over to those left fingertips, giving yourself, again, a nice stretch in that upper right leg. Perfect. Let's inhale those legs back. As you exhale, relax the foot and rebend that left knee. Start your ankle rotations here. Again, feel free to hold on to the leg, first in one direction. And then change your rotation. Perfect. Pause that for me, please. Bring your hands up to your leg, knees stay straight, foot is flexed if possible. Inhale, exhale, bring your head up towards your leg. Left leg comes off the mat, left leg extends out, whatever you'd like to do. And I know you're all doing an awesome job. Let's return that right leg back to the floor. Inhale, lower the head, release the hands. Slowly bring that right leg back down to the mat. We're on the other side, so arms come back to shoulder height, palms down. Bend that right leg, extend the left. Chins are retucked. Inhale that left leg to the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring it open to the left. Just again, if you'd like to support it from the outside, that's an option. Breathe here for just a moment as you begin to open up those hips. Now, if it works for you, go ahead and make some nice big circles here, rotating this leg first in one direction. Perfect. And then change your rotation for me, please. Awesome. All right, let's return that leg back to center. Retuck the chin, inhale. Exhale, push the heel to the ceiling. And then inhale the ball of the foot up. Exhale the heel to the ceiling. Inhale the ball of the foot up. Exhale the heel. Inhale the ball of the foot up. Now relax that foot. Toes flex towards your chest, knees are straight. As you inhale, exhale, bring that left leg over to the right. Right leg can lower if you'd like, as you bring those right toes over to those left feet, or those left toes over to the right fingertips. Again, you'll feel that stretch in the upper leg. So if it's uncomfortable, feel free always to come out. Perfect. Let's inhale that leg back to center. And as you exhale, relax that foot and rebend that right knee. Feel free to hold on to this leg as you make your ankle circles first in one direction. And then change your rotation. Perfect. Now let's pause here. Bring your hands up to your leg where it's comfortable for you. Knee stays straight, foot is flexed if you can. Inhale, exhale, bring your head up towards that leg. Again, option for that right leg is to come off the mat or extend that right leg out. Good work, everyone. I know you're doing an awesome job. This is a challenging pose that works your core, and that's great. Let's return that right foot back to the floor. Inhale, lower your head, release your hands, slowly bring that left leg back down to the mat. Let's stretch the glutes a little bit more so that right knee is bent. Bring that left ankle over to the right thigh. Pull the toes back on that left foot. Retuck the chin, interlace your hands behind that right thigh, and draw this knee towards your chest. And again, the closer you draw that right knee towards the chest, the more stretch you're going to get in those left glutes. So just take this where you want to take it. Perfect. Inhale, exhale, return that foot to the mat, uncross. On the other side, bringing that right leg over, pulling the toes back on that right foot, interlacing the hands behind that left thigh, and drawing that knee towards your chest. Nice. Inhale, exhale, return that foot to the mat. Now both feet are on the mat. We want to stretch out that low back one more time. So grab onto the front of your shins, draw those knees towards your shoulders or back, rotating your ankles one more time if you'd like. Again, that's not necessary if you don't feel like doing that today. And then change your rotation, just noticing how that stretch feels. Let's pause those ankle rotations if you're doing those, and let's rock from right to left. So you can cross your toes as you rock from side to side. Or you can be in a happy baby, or you can stay in your ball. So you're just giving your back a nice little massage here, letting it know it's doing an awesome job as it supports you throughout your life and throughout this day. Let's come back to center. Again, you can stay in a ball, you can stay with your crossed ankles, or you can bring your hands to your knees. It's just as you make circles, whatever feels best for you. Low back circles or full body circles. However you're moving, change your rotation, please. And just notice again how that change feels in your body. Perfect. Let's pause those. Bring your feet back down to the mat. Gently roll to one side. Come back up to a seated posture. Okay. If you have water that you would like to sip, go ahead and do that. And we'll get you all situated for a few more seated postures. So feel free to sit in a cross-legged position. What I'd like for you to do is take your left leg and put it in front if you haven't had a chance to do that. Some of us automatically do the left leg in front, some of us right leg in front. It's just kind of a genetic kind of thing. So hands will come to the floor in front of you. Take a deep breath in, exhale, walk those fingertips as far forward as you can. Those sit bones are engaged with the floor. You're coming as far forward as possible, really noticing that stretch in the low back. Walk the hands to the right, bring that left hand just a little bit higher. Push that left sit bones into the floor. Now, take your right hand, bring it up by your right hip. Take that left arm, bring it over your left ear. And again, open up that side body, moving into a side pose. Perfect. Let's inhale, come up, exhale, and lower. Change our legs, please. And we'll do the same thing on this side. So both hands will come back to the floor. You're going to walk those fingertips as far forward as you can, just noticing how that feels to you. Now, we'll walk the hands to the left this time. Bringing that right hand just a little bit higher, pushing that right sit bone into the floor. And again, you can lift those fingertips off the carpet if you prefer, or off the floor, whatever feels good to you. Now, like we did on the other side, that left hand will come up next to your hip. That right arm will come over your right ear. Again, just a nice side pose, nice side body opener. Perfect. Inhale, come up, exhale, and lower. Bring those legs out in front, windshield wash them back and forth. We're going to go ahead and move into a full twist. So take that right foot, put it to the outside of the left. Left leg can stay straight, or you can bend it, whatever you prefer. Left hand will come to the outside of the leg if you like that way, or you can wrap your arm around that leg, drawing it into your chest. Right fingertips come in front. We inhale those right fingertips up. Exhale, follow those fingertips around as we then place the hand at the base of the spine, lift and twist. Now, normally I would look at you and say, you all look fabulous, which I know you do. I know your heads are all nicely centered above your spine. Your chins are all nice and parallel to the floor. We're going to see if we can twist a little further to the right. Those muscles have had a chance to lengthen. We're going to inhale those right fingertips up. Exhale, bring those fingertips back forward and gently lower. Good work. Let's bring those legs out in front, windshield wash back and forth. We're on the other side. So now this left leg will come to the outside of the right one. Right leg can stay straight, or you can bend it. Again, you can hold on, or you can use your arm as leverage, whatever you prefer. So once you get in your position, extend that left arm out. Inhale those fingertips up. Exhale, bring those fingertips around, following them and placing them at the base of the spine as you lift and twist. So again, in this position, normally I get to look at you, and I'm sorry I can't see you, but I know you're all doing a fabulous job as you breathe here for just a moment. And noticing that gentle massage for your internal organs. And then see if you can twist a little further to the left. Sometimes our twists are a little bit more fluid on one side than the other. Inhale those left fingertips up. Exhale, bring those fingertips forward and gently lower. Perfect. Bring those legs out in front and windshield wash back and forth. We're going to let this left leg go wherever we want it to go. We're going to do our foot, hand, shoulder stretch. So take that right hand, put it to the outside of the right foot. Let's inhale that right foot up, exhale and press. Now again, this will give you a nice stretch across the top of those shoulders. So take it where you want to take it. You know how you can move the foot to allow you to feel stretches in a different part of the shoulder region. So feel free to modify this post for your, or this posture for your needs. Good. Inhale, exhale, and lower. We're on the other side. So that right leg can be wherever you'd like it. Left hand comes to the outside of the left foot. Inhale that left foot up. Exhale and press forward. Good work. Breathe here for just a moment. And again, feel free to move the foot if that's something that feels better for you. Perfect. Inhale, exhale, and lower. One more round to either side. So that right hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Inhale that right foot up. Exhale and press. And just breathe here. Man, this feels really good today. If you worked in the yard over the weekend, it was a beautiful, cool day to work out in the yard. So hopefully you may be a little tired. Hopefully this helps those shoulders work. Inhale, exhale, lower. Last time on the left, as you cup the outside of that left foot with the left hand, inhale that left foot up, exhale and press. Good. And again, feel free to move. You know the drill. Perfect. Inhale, exhale, and lower. Cross your legs. It doesn't matter which way. Let's open up the chest. Bring your arms back down to the floor. Inhale, come up, place your hands behind. Exhale, opening the chest. Again, you can pivot on those knees to open up further if you'd like. And then inhale, come back around with your arms. Exhale as you bring it back down to the floor. Second round. Inhale, come up, hands plant behind as you open up the chest. And then inhale, come back around. exhale and close. Final round. Inhale, come up, hands placed behind. Exhale, opening up the chest. Again, you can pivot on those knees if you prefer. If not, just open up the chest. And then inhale, come back around. Exhale and close. Lovely. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Bring the soles of your feet together. And we'll gently pulse here in butterfly. So again, spines are nice and long, shoulders are back, heads are centered, hands rest where it's comfortable for you. Perfect. Let's pause here and bring those feet out about 6 to 12 inches. I want to work a little bit more on that low back. So inhale, exhale, hold forward, bringing your head towards your feet. Notice how that feels on your inner thighs. Notice how it feels on your low back. Perfect. And I know it's feeling really, really good today. Let's inhale, come up, bring your arms to the outside of your legs as you exhale, drawing those legs in, wrapping your arms around the legs, and then lengthening that spine. Perfect. Let's bring those legs out in front, windshield washing back and forth. We'll do a couple more light things for our hamstrings and the low back, and then we're going to come to more of a seated or table position. So that right leg will extend out. That left foot comes inside of that right leg. Now, in this posture, both hands come to the top of your thigh. So you're working on the hamstrings on this side, you're working on the low back on the left. Take a deep breath in, exhale, slide those arms down that leg. Now, again, wherever it goes is fine. Okay, however far down your hands come, that's perfect. Just notice how the stretch is feeling to you. Then take that left hand, put it inside of that right foot on the floor or the carpet. And you should feel a nice stretch in that lower left side. If you'd like, you can bring those fingertips further out, lift them up off the carpet. Notice how that feels to you. Now relax that left hand. You're going to bring your chest forward as you bring that left arm over your left ear, opening up the chest. So again, that's going to stretch the side body on the left. Chests are nice and open, heads are back. Good. That left arm as close to your left ear as you can. Inhale, come up. Exhale and lower. Perfect. Legs come out in front, windshield washing back and forth. We're back on the other side. So that left leg extends out, toes are pulled back. Right foot comes inside of that left thigh. Both hands come to the top of the left thigh, and then you're going to slide it down that left leg. Just noticing how that feels to the hamstrings and calves on this side. Now that right hand will come to the floor inside of that left foot. You're going to push those fingertips forward. If you like, lift them off the floor as you push them away, whatever feels best for you, so that you get a nice stretch in this lower right side. Now relax that right hand. Bring your chest forward as you bring that right arm over your ear. So again, your chests are nice and open, heads are back. You're actively pushing those right fingertips away, still pulling the toes back on that left foot. Good work. It's a multi-stretch challenge. Perfect. Inhale, come up. Exhale and lower. Feet comes out in front, windshield wash back and forth. All right, we're going to come onto our tummies onto the mat. So have a sip of water if you'd like it, because we're going to move to a standing position after we do that. So let's come onto our tummies. And we're going to go ahead and move into Cobra. Okay, so bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Elbows will be tight into the body. Engage your hamstrings and glutes as you just lift the torso. So take a deep breath in, exhale, come on up. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. We'll do 3 rounds. So second of 3, bring those elbows in tight, chins are on the mat. Take a deep breath in, exhale, come on up. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Perfect. Final round. Feel free to let it go. Keep those elbows in tight to the side of the ribs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come on up. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Perfect. Extend the arms overhead. Just noticing how that feels. We'll work with the lower body stretch here just a minute. Bring the elbows just to the inside corners of your mat. Draw those hands back towards your shoulders as you stretch out the triceps. Arms extend back out. Now the arms come by your side, head turns one direction, knees bend, and you windshield wash those legs back and forth. Just noticing how that feels on that low back. Release it. Now let's return those legs back to center. Bring your head to the opposite way. So we're stretching the neck too as you bend those knees and windshield wash back and forth. All right. Now let's bring those legs back down to the mat. Chin comes back to the mat. Hands come under the shoulders. You're going to come on up and move into a devotional pose, just stretching out that low back. Now come back up into a modified table position. Bring your hands to the sides of your mat and let's move into an upward facing dog. Come on back up, almost into a table position. And one more time, move into a child's pose, devotional pose. Let's bring your hands to the right, bringing that left hand just a little bit higher, stretching the side body. Hands walk back through center as you walk to the left, bringing the right hand just a little bit higher, stretching the side body. Now return your hands back to center. Stretch as far forward as you can. Take that left arm, put it underneath the right, or that right arm, put it underneath the left. Right ear comes to the mat. Wrap that left arm behind your waist, opening up the chest. Left hand returns to the mat. Come on up. Right hand comes to the top. Left arm comes underneath. Left ear comes to the mat. Wrap your hand around the back behind and open up the chest on the right. Perfect. Return that right hand back to the floor. Bring that left arm up. Come on back up and let's move into your table position here. Okay. So in this table position, wrists are beneath shoulders, knees are beneath hips. We'll just make some circles here, releasing any tension in the shoulders or low back. We should have released it earlier, but this helps too. Change your rotational direction for me, please. Perfect. Then come back to center and we'll do our cat-cows. So inhale, heads and tailbones up. Exhale, arch your spine. Now really draw that navel to your backbone. Inhale, heads and tailbones up. Exhale, arch your spine. Final round. Inhale, heads and tailbones up. Exhale, arch your spine. Come to your neutral posture. We'll move into our downward facing dog. So inhale, curl the toes under. Exhale, come on up into your downward facing dog. In this position, feel free to walk the dog. You're going to bend that left knee first, pushing the right heel towards the floor. And then change sides for me, please. Now at your pace, alternate how you walk back and forth. Again, some people like a more quick movement. Some people prefer to go more slowly. Return both heels to the mat. Walk your hands towards your feet. Again, here you can put a slight bend in the knees. You can keep your legs straight. You're going to grab onto your elbows and you're just going to hang here for a moment. And then you're going to rock from right to left, however that feels for you. Good. Nicely done. All right, come back to center for me, please. Let those hands hang down. Put a slight bend in those knees as you gently inhale, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Bringing that head up last. As you exhale your breath away. Perfect move, everyone. Come back to the center of your mat. Let's go back into our floppy twists. Now we've had a chance to warm up most of our muscles in our body. So notice how your body's feeling as we do these now compared to when we started class. Back to center for me, please. Hands on the waist. Do your hula hoops first in one direction. And then change your rotation, please. Excuse me. Come back to center. Bring your arms up into goalposts. Let's counterpose that forward bend. Taking a deep breath in, exhale, gently arching back. And again, it doesn't have to be a deep back bend. You can also keep the chin tucked if that's more comfortable for you. Inhale, come up, exhale, release. Just make some circles here. Moving first in one direction. And then change your rotation. Nice. Now, pause those rotations. Bring your arms back by your side and move your shoulders up and back one more time. And then move your shoulders forward. Okay? All right, let's pause those motions. Kick your legs out, whatever you need to do. We're going to go ahead and go into our sun salutations this morning. So we'll come to the top of our mat. And as you stand at the top of the mat, you're going to be in mountain pose, which means that your head, neck, and back are in alignment. Ears over shoulders. Tailbones are tucked. Abs are nice and firm. You're drawing that beautiful late summer energy from the earth. And now bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push your hands down. Inhale, the arms up by the ears. Gently arch back. Exhale, flow forward, moving forward into your forward bend. Feel free to bend the knees. Inhale the right leg back. Good. Exhale the left. Now you can come to your knees here. You're in a plank. And so let's move from a high to a low plank. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg forward. Exhale the left. Inhale, sweep up, arch back. Exhale, hands come back around. Round two. We're on the left side. If you're using a chair, you're doing a good job too. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the hands down. Inhale, arms up by the ears. Arch back. Exhale, flow forward, moving into your forward bend. Perfect. Inhale that left leg back. Exhale the right. Move from your high to your low plank. Inhale into upward facing dog. Good. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg forward. Exhale the right. Inhale, sweep the arms up, arch back. Exhale, hands come back around. Round three. Back on the right. Feel free to modify or let go as needed. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push your hands down and sweep up by the ears. Legs arch back. Exhale, flow forward, moving into your forward bend. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale the left. Move from a high to a low plank. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg forward. Exhale the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up, arch back. Exhale, hands come back around. Final round. Left side, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the hands down. Inhale, arms up by the ears, arch back. Exhale, flow forward, moving into the forward bend. Perfect. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale the right. Move from a high to a low plank. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg forward. Exhale the right. Inhale, sweep your arms up, arch back. And as you exhale, bring your hands back around. Complete the pose of Namaste. And as you stand here, just thank your body for everything that it's just done for you and all the things it does for you throughout the day with your muscles, your breath, your heart, everything. Now release those arms, move into your floppy twist one more time. And we'll bring our heart rate down by opening up our chest. So as we always do, interlace your hands behind your back. Take those hands, bring them to the right side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale that right ear over your right shoulder. Inhale the head to center. Hands come to the left as you exhale that left ear over the left shoulder. Inhale, heads. Let's move to the right, bringing that right ear over the right shoulder. Inhale, heads up. Hands move to the left, bringing that left ear over the left shoulder. Inhale the heads up, exhale, release, shake those wrists out. And if you'd like, do a nice ballistic stretch here, alternating which hand comes on top. Perfect. We're gonna grab our soup cans or our weights, but also take a sip of water if you feel need to. I gotta get my weights here. So again, what we're gonna do, if you are using weights, don't use anything heavier than a 2-pound weight. We're working with the shoulders and we want to make sure that we don't do anything that's going to damage the rotator cuff or something like that. So if you have your soup cans, those are about 10 some ounces, so that's a nice size. If we do this and it's not comfortable, you can always let the soup cans go and just move into what you want to do. So I'm going to start with some weights. And we'll go ahead and move into a wide second. So we'll work with our lower body as we do our upper body. So bring your toes to the corners of your mat. Now draw your navel to your spine, bend your knees, and then tuck that tailbone. Okay, so you have a nice tucked tailbone. Our hands will be extended out at about 45 degrees, holding onto the soup cans or the weights. So what we're going to do is just bring those arms up and down, up and down. They're coming to shoulder height. Up, down, up, down. Good. Up, down. Now you'll bring the arms back. You're going to bring them into the chest and then bring them back out. Arms come in and arms come back out. Arms come in. Arms come back out. You have 2 more. Arms come in. Arms come out. Arms come in. Arms come out. Now bend your elbows. That should release the shoulders just a bit. And in this situation, you're just going to come up and down, tiny, tiny. Up, down, up, down. You'll feel it. Up, down. Feel free to let it go. Up, down. Now bring the elbows in and go up, down, tiny, tiny. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Last one. Up, down. Now bring them back to your Y, okay, like your cactus or like your goalposts, and use the legs as you come up and down, up and down. Good. Up, down. 2 more. Up, down. This is the last one. Up and down. Bring your arms down. Come on back up. Walk your legs in. And feel free to shake it out, however you want to do that. Okay? Moving into your floppy twist, doing whatever feels good to you. Moving those shoulders up and back. All righty? All right. Let's grab your strap. And what we're going to do, again, is a little bit more with the shoulder work. So we're going to go ahead and make our rotations. So again, we stand in a nice wide posture. You're going to have a nice wide grip on that strap. Again, you can just bring it up and pause here. You don't have to go back if you don't want to, and we'll go from there. Okay? So again, a nice wide grip on that strap. Arms should stay straight. Navels are drawn to the spine. So inhale that strap. Pause. And then if you'd like, exhale it behind. If not, feel free to just keep it at the top. Inhale, come back up. Pause. Exhale and come forward. Good. Second round. Inhale, come up. Pause. Exhale, come behind. Now inhale, come back up. Pause. Exhale and lower. Perfect. Last round. Inhale, come up. Pause. Exhale, the hands behind. And then inhale, come up. Pause. Exhale and lower. Good. Shake it out. Move however you need to move. Okay. Lots of shoulder work today. Again, releasing any tightness that you may have developed. Our next posture will be around the world. And this one, you're going to put your hands about shoulder width apart. You'll return to your nice wide stance. And again, some of you have done this, some of you haven't. We bring it up. Let me show you first. We'll come to the side. So we're working on the side body. We'll come forward. We'll come to the side, and then we'll come on back up. We'll do 2 rounds, excuse me, to either side. So feel free, if it doesn't feel good to your body today, to let it go. Okay. So let's bring those arms up overhead, shoulder width. Deep breath in. Exhale, move to the right. Pause here for just a moment. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, move to the left, pausing. And then inhale, come up. Perfect. Second round to the right. Inhale, exhale, move right. Pause. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, move left. Pause. Inhale, come up. Exhale and lower. Good. Move the shoulders up and back. Regain your equilibrium. And we'll go ahead and do butt motion to the left. So again, the grip is about shoulder width apart. Arms come back up overhead. We're moving to the left this time. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, move left. Pause, chest and head stay open. Inhale, come forward. Exhale to the right. Pausing here. Inhale, come up and exhale. Second round. Inhale. Exhale, move left. Pausing. Inhale, come forward. Exhale to the right. Pausing. Inhale, come. Exhale and lower. Perfect. Take that strap, put it to the side. Feel free to move however you need to move. Okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll move into our triangle, revolving triangle posture. So we're going to block this left foot. We're going to point the right. Okay. So in this position, you're going to bend that knee. Make sure, please, that you see those toes and that that knee tracks over the toes, always protecting the Achilles tendon. So now inhale those arms to shoulder height. We're going to go into triangle. So move the hips to the left, reach and rotate. Bring that right hand inside, bring that left arm up to the ceiling. Chests are open, heads are back. Now in this position, you should have nice straight legs on both legs. Okay. And again, this hand should be able to move. You shouldn't be using this leg as a support. So you just have the hand inside. If you have blocks at home, you could put your hands on a block. So I'm holding this posture a little bit longer than I usually do. So take that left hand, wrap it behind your waist, opening up the chest. Good. I know your chests are nice and open, heads are back. I know that oftentimes, you always look so good. Return that left arm back up to the ceiling. Inhale, come up. Exhale your breath away. Good work. Second round, triangle again. Take a deep breath in, move the hips to the left, reach and rotate, coming down. Second round of triangle. Again, this arm, should just be gently inside that right leg. Take that left arm, bring it over that left ear. That's going to stretch the side body. It will challenge the balance a little bit more too. Good. Bring that left arm back to the ceiling. Inhale, come up. Exhale your breath away. Now you can bring the arms back down, bring them back up. That's perfectly wonderful. Everybody's different, and that's the way life is, and it's wonderful. Revolving triangle. Take a deep breath in, move the hips to the left as you reach and rotate, bringing that left hand inside of that right leg. Right arm comes up to the ceiling. So again, both legs are straight here. This opens up the hips, but you also should feel a nice stretch in those quadriceps and hamstrings. Actually, the hamstrings on that right leg. Let's inhale, come up. Exhale and lower. Good. Walk your legs back in for me, please, and shake it out. Perfect. Let's go to the other side. So we're going to walk this right foot and point the left. Yes. Bend your knees. Make sure you see those toes over that bent knee. Yes. So we'll go into our triangle first. Inhale those arms to shoulder height. Move the hips to the right as you reach and rotate into the first of 2 triangles. And again, I know you have those right shoulder sockets over that right arm over those right shoulder sockets. Good. Your chests are nice and open, heads are back, legs are nice and straight. Take this right hand, wrap it behind your back, opening up the chest. Good. Let's return that right arm back up to the ceiling. Inhale, come up. Exhale your breath away. We'll do a second round. So feel free to bring your arms down and bring them back up. So inhale, exhale, move the hips to the right, reach and rotate to the left, coming down. Again, your chests are nice and open. Your heads are back, I know. You're going to take that right arm, bring it over that right ear, stretching the side body just a little bit more. Good. Return that right arm back to the ceiling. Inhale, come up. Exhale your breath away again. Arms can come down and then come back up for our revolving triangle. Deep breath in. Move the hips to the right as you reach and rotate. Taking that right hand inside of that left foot. Left arm comes up towards the ceiling. Legs are straight. You should hopefully feel a nice stretch of the hamstrings and calves on that left side. Let's inhale, come up. Nice. Exhale and lower. Walk your legs back in, okay, and shake it out. Perfectly done. Go ahead and move into your floppy twist. Let's go into a balancing pose here. So let's go into crane this morning. So if you'd like to move near a wall, that's an option for you as well. I'm going to come off my mat. I find that's a little bit more stable for me. I'm going to use my left leg as post. Arms will come out shoulder height. We're just going to bring that right knee up. And again, it's a balancing pose. So if you find a spot to focus on the floor or on the wall, whatever feels good to you today. Now, if you'd like, you can interlace your hands underneath that knee, okay? And just hold on to your knee here. My balance is out today. It's all good. And come on out, shake it out. I couldn't watch you watch me in misery anymore. So I know you are all nice and balanced. So let's come to the other side. It's always different. Arms come back out to shoulder height on each side of our bodies. So bring that left leg up. Good. Bring those hands underneath the knee if you'd like. And just draw that knee in. So again, balance is different every time we do it. And different on side to side. Let's release, shake it out, move into your floppy twist. All right, let's come back down to your mats. And let's go ahead and work into a boat. So in our boat, we're going to lean back on our arms if you'd like, or you can put your hands behind you, whatever you prefer. So find your most comfortable position. Our knees are bent, and we're just going to extend those legs up. So we'll start with the right leg first. And then come back down. Right leg up, back down, good. Right leg up and back down, perfect. Left leg comes up, back down, comes back up, comes back down, comes back up, and comes back down. Now both legs come up and down. Legs come up and down. Nice. Legs come up and down. Now we're going to keep the legs up. So feel free, if this isn't comfortable for you, to come out. You can bring your arms forward. You can bring your arms out. You can lower your legs. And we'll hold this position for a count of 5. So we'll come out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees in, drop those legs in. Bring your legs crossed in front. And once again, bring your arms down to the mat. We're going to open up that chest, stretch that low back. So inhale those hands behind as you exhale, open up the chest. We're just going to pause here as we open up the chest. And now bring the arms back around. Exhale and close. Perfect. Pause here, stretching that low back. If you'd like, walk the hands forward, coming down as far down as you can. Now walk the hands back towards your body. Come on back up. Bring the legs out in front, windshield wash back and forth. We're going to come to our right side. And we're going to do some things with our legs. So As you lie on the right side of your mat, you can lie on the arm or you can cradle the head with the hand. You're going to bend that right knee. You're going to have a 90-degree angle between the top of that right knee and your torso. That left hand's going to be in front of you. You're going to extend that left leg out, and then you're going to bring it up to hip height. And then what you're going to do is just make some small circles here, rotating first in one direction, tiny, tiny. Good. And now change your direction. Perfect. Tiny, tiny circles. Awesome. Now pause those circles. Bring that left leg back down. Now extend both legs out. Left hand is still on the mat. Feet are flexed. Torso and legs are in alignment. We're going to lift the top leg to a count of 3. Okay, however high you'd like to lift it. So we're going to come up, 2, 3, pause, down, 2, 3. Good. Up, 2, 3, pause, down, 2, 3. Nice. Up, 2, 3, pause, down, 2, 3. Perfect. Now take that right foot, put it on the mat. It's going to be in front of that left leg. Left leg is straight, foot is flexed. Same thing, lifting to a 3 count. So it's up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Good. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Nice. Both legs are stacked. Okay. Left hand still in front, feet are flexed, lifting to a 3 count. So you're doing both legs, so you won't go as high. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Good. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Lots of oblique work today. Come on up. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that right foot on the mat. Left hands will come behind. Left ankle comes over to that right foot. Toes pull back. And you're gently going to rock from side to side. Just noticing how that feels to you. Perfect. Now bring that right foot over. Place it on the mat. Take that right arm, wrap it around that left leg. Draw that leg back into your chest. Take this left hand, wrap it or put it at the base of your spine and twist to the left. So you're kind of twisting out that torso we just worked. Now untwist. Bring your legs out in front, windshield wash them back and forth. Come into table position for me, please. Okay. And now in table position, what we're going to do is we're going to bring that left leg forward and move into pigeon. So the right leg will slide behind. You can stay in upright pigeon or you can move into full pigeon. Whatever feels best for you. And again, in your pigeon, you're stretching out those glutes you just worked. So feel free to modify your position, whatever feels best for you. Let's go ahead and come on back. Place that left knee on the mat. Stretch out into devotional. And then come on back up and you're going to lie on your left side. Okay, so we have this side to do as well. So again, that arm can extend out. You can cradle your head. In this position, your legs and torso are 90 degrees. We're just going to extend that right leg out hip height. So we'll do our small circles here first. So we'll go circles forward, tiny, tiny. Good. And then change your direction, please. Perfect. Now pause those circles. Let that right leg come down. Extend both legs out. Okay. And again, torso and legs are in alignment. Feet are flexed, legs are straight. We'll inhale the top leg up to a 3 count. So we'll come up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Good. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Nice. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Now take that right foot, put it in front. We're going to do that lower left leg. 2 or 3 count again. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Nice. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Both legs stacked. And again, you're not going to go very high. 3 count. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Perfect. Come on back up. Okay. And this time, put your left foot on the mat, hands come behind, bring that right ankle over, pull the toes back, and rock from side to side. Just noticing how that feels on your glutes, your IT bands. Perfect. Bring that right foot over this time. Take your left arm, wrap it around that right leg, draw it towards your chest. Right hand comes behind as you twist, moving to the right. Good work. Now untwist, come into table position on your mat, okay? You're going to take that right leg, bring it through, and move into a pigeon as you slide your left leg back. So again, you can stay in upright pigeon, whatever feels good to you. You can come into full pigeon. If you have a pillow that you prefer to put under your glute on that right side, that's great. You can lie your forehead on a pillow. Whatever feels good to you today, take it to that position. And just breathe here. Now come on back up. Place the right knee on the mat. Stretch out into devotional one more time. Just reaching those fingertips as far forward as you can. Your bottom as close to your heels as possible. Let's go ahead and come on back up. Let's sit on the mat. And we're going to go ahead and lie on the mat. So if you want to take a sip of water before you do that, let's go ahead. We'll do our final stretches here. So let's lie on the mat on our backs. And I'd like to do a couple more stretches for the hamstrings and calves. So we're going to do the supine alternate leg stretch. So you're going to inhale that right leg to the ceiling, grab onto that leg where it's comfortable, and as you exhale, bring your head up towards that leg. Now again, you can bring that left leg off the mat if you'd like. Main thing is to concentrate on those hamstrings and calves on the right foot. If you lifted that left leg, put it back down. Inhale, lower the head, release the hands, slowly bring that right leg back down to the mat. We're on the left side. Inhale that left leg. Grab onto this leg where it's comfortable. Exhale, bring your head towards that leg. And again, that right leg can come up if you prefer. Not keep it on the mat. Keep that left leg as straight as you can. Keep that foot flexed. If you've lifted that right leg, bring it back down to the mat. Inhale, lower the head, release the hands, and slowly bring that left leg back down. Nicely done. Bend your knees, okay? And we're going to go into a bridge. Arms are by your side, chins are tucked, knees are parallel, gazes towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come on up. Vertebra by vertebra, coming onto the shoulders, engaging the glutes, opening up the front of the chest. Let's come out. Inhale, coming back down, vertebra by vertebra, bringing the pelvis down last. Perfect. Second round. Chins are tucked. Deep breath in. Exhale, come on up, lifting the pelvis, your vertebra onto the shoulders. Options here, of course, are to bring your arms up towards the ceiling, bring your arms overhead, bring your arms beneath the body as you interlace the fingers and come up on the shoulders. So whatever feels good to you today. I'm holding this one a little bit longer, but if you need to come out, feel free to do so. Now let's return those arms back by your side. Inhale, exhale, slowly come back down. Bringing the pelvis down last. Good. Let's stretch out those glutes one more time. So bring those left ankles over those right thighs, pull the toes back on that left foot, keeping the chin tucked, interlace your hands behind that right thigh, draw that knee towards your chest. And again, we did this earlier today, so notice if there's a change in the tightness that you feel in that left glute area. Inhale, exhale, return that foot to the mat, uncross. Cross the right ankle over, pull the toes back on that right foot, interlace your hands behind that left thigh, and draw that knee towards your chest. Again, just being aware of the differences that you may be feeling. Perfect. Inhale, exhale, put that foot down. Now uncross. Let that left leg go flat. Bring that right arm out, shoulder height, palms down. Take that left hand to the outside of the right thigh and draw that right knee over to the left, keeping that right shoulder close to the floor, stretching out that low back. You did a lot of work with your low back today, so you always want to take good care of it. Make sure it's nice and relaxed. Perfect. Return that right foot back to the mat. Let it go flat. Then the left knee, bring that left arm out, shoulder height, palms down. Right hand comes to the left outside of that left thigh as you draw that leg over to the right. Breath is flowing here. Now return that foot back to the mat. Free bend that right knee. And as we did earlier today, grab in front of your shins, draw those knees towards your shoulders, stretching out that low back, rotating your ankles if you feel that's comfortable for you. If not, you don't have to. And then change your rotation. Perfect. Pause those rotations. You're going to rock them right to left one more time, massaging that low back. So pick the posture that's best for you. Crossed ankles, holding onto toes, happy baby, staying in your ball, whatever feels best. And just notice how this feels in your back. And as you rock here, thank your body again for everything it does for you every day. It is amazing. And thank all of you for being so patient as we try to get things ready for us when we have to take a vacation. I really appreciate all of your kindness and your generous spirits. Let's come back to center, please. Let's make your circles. Again, full body circles if that feels good to you, or bringing your hands to your knees and just doing low back circles. Whatever your body feels it needs to do today. And that could change every time you do yoga. So now change your rotation for me, please. Perfect. And now let's go ahead and return your feet back down to the mat. Options, of course, are to move into Savasana for your relaxation. You can also bring your feet to the edges of the mat, tenting your knees inward. You can, if you'd like, extend your legs out. If you have pillows, put them underneath your knees, or you can do legs up the wall. So whatever feels good to you, legs up the wall, legs up the sofa, whatever you'd like to do, feel free to move into that posture. Now, as you get into that posture, make sure that you're nice and relaxed. So make sure, please, that you just kind of wiggle your body and make sure that you're comfortable on the mat. Draw your shoulders down from your ears and begin to gently rock your heads from side to side, just noticing how that feels in your neck and shoulders and your upper back. Your head returns back to center. Relax your lower jaw. Take a deep breath in, and then slowly let that breath flow from your body. Inhale deeply once more, releasing this breath slowly, letting your body sink more deeply into the floor. Last breath. Inhale it deeply, and then releasing the breath and clearing your mind of thoughts that aren't working for you at this time. Return your breath back to your normal pattern. And as you breathe here, be aware of the chest as it expands and contracts, as air flows in and out of your lungs. Be aware of the rising of your belly as it coordinates with your chest and coordinates with your breath. Allow your breath to slow. Allow your body to relax. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes and keep that lower jaw as relaxed as you can. Our relaxation today is called the cloud relaxation. So in your mind's eye, picture yourself lying on a patch of thick, fragrant green grass on a gently sloping hillside. It's a beautiful morning, warm and sunny. The sky is completely clear except for a beautiful white fluffy cloud. As you gaze skyward, you notice the cloud drifting gently in the breeze until it positions itself just above you. Slowly, the cloud begins to sink down upon you, and you are aware that it's very calming to your entire being. As the fluffy cloud moves across your face, you feel the moist, cool touch of the cloud gently caressing your forehead and your cheeks. The cloud sinks further beneath you and lifts you up as it moves back up towards the sky. You're now floating on the cloud. The cloud holds you up perfectly and safely. You're very calm, floating on this beautiful cloud. As you lie on the soft, fluffy cloud, it surrounds you, and your body is warmed from above by the sun. With the cloud's support, you continue to relax more and more. A gentle breeze blows, and the cloud begins to drift. From your safe position on the cloud, you can see the world beneath you going by. As the cloud continues to float and drift, there is a gentle, pleasant rocking motion as you drift along. All your cares and concerns are left behind you. You relax more and more as you float along in the sky, lying on the big white puffy cloud. Gently now, the cloud begins to drift back towards the earth, slowly coming down and gently coming to rest on the patch of green grass on the sloping hillside. It puts you on the lawn, and as you lie back in the green grass, you watch the cloud drift away across the sky, feeling completely relaxed and comfortable. When you feel ready, begin to bring your thought back to this room. And before moving, notice how your body is now feeling. If you'd like, begin to gently wiggle your fingers and toes. And should your body need to stretch one more time, go ahead and move in whatever way feels best for you. Anything that lets you stretch and release any remaining tightness that your body may still be holding. Always taking your time, gently roll to one side, allowing your body to reacclimate after your relaxation. And then whenever you feel ready, please feel free to move to a seated posture and unmute yourselves. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for your energies. Thank you all for doing such a great job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So
Thank
have a
you.
good week. Enjoy your week this week. It's going to be I can't believe how quickly August is passing. It's halfway through the time. So it's like, yikes. So again, this will be recorded. We'll hopefully have a chance to upload that. Debbie, thank you for being here. Have a wonderful birthday on Sunday. Enjoy
Happy
your
birthday.
time. Sue knows that we're thinking about you. Those of you wishing to stay for OMS, feel free to do so. Those of you wishing to sign off, feel free to do so as well. So have a good week. Have a good weekend. Thank you and enjoy your life. So I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye, Alan.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
Stan. Give my best to Cindy. All righty.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Kathy. All right. Okay. Here we go. Those of you wishing to stay for OMS, John, will you lead us in our OMS? And I'll go ahead and put everybody on mute. And then, of course, we'll have everybody then unmute if they prefer at the end. All righty. So I think we're set, John. So whatever you'd like to do, go ahead and please start.
Okay. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Oh. 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 Oh.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, John. Thank you. I notice you have Hawaii in your
Namaste.
corner. So I hope, I hope all of us are thinking about Hawaii. It's just so sad just to watch the devastation that is,
Yeah.
so,
Poor
so
Maui.
sad. I
Yeah.
know. I know. I know. It is just beyond comprehension.
I
So,
have a really good friend who lives there,
mhm,
and she's up high, so she
mhm.
can see the smoke in the fire, but it's not affecting her. And she's taken in 6 people.
Oh,
And
that's lovely.
Oh,
Mhm.
wonderful.
yeah,
That's fantastic. Good for her. Good for her. Well, everyone, thank you so much for all the good things that you do. Thank you for all the good
So we
sites.
all
John, thank you for the ohms.
see
And
you
I'll look,
at Panera's tomorrow.
uh,
I'm going to try to make Panera's tomorrow.
Okay.
oh, good.
Carol, you
That
better get in
sounds
your
great.
car. You've only got 12 hours to drive.
I better get going.
Well, I got
Yeah.
a really long way. I don't think I'll be there. Unless somebody
I don't
wants,
think so. And Debbie, we always, as you know, we meet at Panera's at Iliff and Peoria at
Right.
10:45. So if you'd like to join
10:45.
us, escape Dale, feel free to join us. Teasing, of course, but you're always welcome. So thank you so much. All right, everyone. I will see you
Bye.
later. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.